A Gareth Batty hat-trick finished off Surrey's comprehensive innings and 98-run victory over Derbyshire at the Keir Oval, one which earned the home team promotion back to the First Division at the second attempt. Derbyshire began the last day in South London, starting their second innings 247 runs behind, and in the second over, in-form Billy Godalming nicked off to Sam Curran before he'd scored. Godalming's opening partner Ben Slater was also out for a duck, Tom Curran having him LBW, Derbyshire off to a disastrous start with both openers back in the hutch without a single run on the board. And worse followed as Chesney Hughes, forced to turn his back on the ball, was run out by Tom Curran for 5, the visitors quickly opening the door to their hosts by slipping to 9 for 3 in the 8th over of the day. Surrey knew that a win would have them back in the top tier of this tournament for next year, and they would have fancied their chances of getting the job done with 2 games to spare now. Wayne Madsen and Wes Durston had other ideas, however, and they began a fight back which lasted through the remainder of the morning session. Durston has had a good match, coming into this innings on the back of his career best 6 for 113 with the ball in Surrey's mammoth first innings score of 560, although the bowler did get through 42.5 overs to produce those figures. He and his teammates would have expected spin to play a major role on this last day pitch, but both Durston and his captain Madsen played well to deny Zafar Ansari and Batty initially. Durston was put down shortly before lunch as Ben Folkes behind the stumps had a juggle before the ball fell agonisingly between him and Rory Burns at short leg. It meant that Derbyshire went to the break on 78 for 3 and with a chance of saving this match and making Surrey keep the champagne on ice too. On the restart, Durston made it to a 50 off 70 balls with a single off Batty, which was added to the batsman's 9 fours. He and Madsen were then able to take their partnership to 86 before 3 quick wickets put Surrey right back where they wanted to be. Batty fired one in a little bit quicker to trap Durston in front for 57, he leaving with a total now on 95 for 4. 3 balls later and Batty was celebrating again as Harvey Hussain lobbed a simple catch to Burns under the helmet. And when Tom Milnes was out in the same way for 3 a couple of Batty overs later, Derbyshire had slipped to 107 for 6, the Surrey skipper now with figures of 3 for 24 from 7 testing overs. The result was by now a foregone conclusion, but Surrey still needed to finish the job off to be able to start their party, one which has been in the offing for much of this summer. They may have lost Kevin Peterson and other experienced players through injury throughout the campaign, but a talented crop of youngsters have come through, which suggests that the Londoners should cope fine with the big boys in 2016. For now, Madsen, who'd made a 50 off 114 balls, kept the attack at bay. He did lose Matt Critchley to Ansari before taking the total to 149, and then this. With the second ball of his 17th over, Batty found some turn and bounce to have Tony Palladino held by Folkes in spite of trying to leave the ball alone. And next ball it was the 25th 5-wicket haul of the 37-year-old Batty's career as he spun one through a loose shot from Mark Footitt. And then the perfect way to win promotion with the skipper bagging his hat-trick. Ben Cotton bowled. Batty had figures of 6 for 51 as Derbyshire were all out for just 149, and the celebrations on the pitch were no doubt continued long into the afternoon and evening in the dressing room. Surrey have certainly deserved their promotion after winning for the 8th time this year. This innings and 98-run victory earned them 23 points to Derbyshire's 5, and that now has Surrey 4 points ahead of Lancashire at the top of the second division table. All still to play for in the last couple of games for the title. Surrey heading to Lancashire for their next game from September the 14th. A victory in Manchester should be enough to complete a memorable campaign for Batty's team.